When the bed pay is like almost like, you can't get it. Yeah. So you can literally play game, yeah. One thing like you start that game, you have to play it with not all your life to bet you fighting now. So you know, I think the boss will do. You want to just suck a snack or somehow. You try us. Oh, technically, this booking that was for the gym. That is everything material for the HP. I think it's still more. Even petrol, that's still more than that. Especially the box as well. What's that? The money he said, look, this everyone benefit of people that you're gonna see the real salary. He said, making 600 because at least let us make even go smart $100 and we can afford that. Listen, you benefit $100. Listen, I mean, the school use money to make sure and of course go pass over. You know what see? The charge me like about $1,000. I didn't. Shalom to the I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohanna. Remember to pay your tithes, 10% of everything you earn. We got Passover, the 51st Passover coming up. Contact your camp leader in your school, in your area. You know what I mean? Let him iron out all the details to you. Also, we got the Feast of Purim coming up next week. Is it next week? I believe it's next week sometime, but check the bulletin board in the hallway. Check all I.S.U.P.K social media. There'll be flyers, there'll be notifications up. If you're in the UK, make sure you come to 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. 1 second. Slack, yeah, man. So 394 large road BAT5PW. Make sure you come through to that. Also subscribe, man. Come on, man. Like. I heard Captain Zayat say it, but I didn't get it until now, man. You have to like. Nah, you know, not fuck with that. You know. Sorry. One the fridge. Nah, I should be tea. You know, I'm take the clips off. These people do the man. The man that got boy. What you me? Okay, cool. These are primary school, bro. That's a dope in primary school, man. Okay. I see. Oh, y'all get it.
I see that wrong.
I thought with that, yeah, I thought with that. Do I?
You
know what I mean? 394, y'all get it, man. Yeah, I'm cool. 394 large road B18 5PW. Make sure come to the class. Make sure like, subscribe to the I.S.U.P.K United Kingdom. That's Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube as well. Make sure you like and subscribe, yeah? Okay, so my first question I had today, a brother asked me if I could give him a quick precept, you know, it's a breakdown in itself, that Cain was in the spirit of Esau. You know that Cain was in the spirit of Esau. Get a scripture, the other one, you're like your father, the devil. Let me get the what's it called? Water real quick.
All right, John 8, verse 44.
Okay.
John 8 and 44. Ye are of your father, the devil.
And this is Christ speaking to the scribes and Pharisees, man. Black men, leaders of black people. Today, this will be your Creflo Dollar, your Pastor Webley. Who else? This motivation speakers, your David Lammies, your Dion Abbotts, you know, your Trevor McDonald's and your Trevor Nelson, and who else? All them black people that's up there that, you know, have a say, your respect, and your Tread, Richard Blackwoods, all your black celebrities that have certain, that black people go to for leadership, for spirituality, motivational speakers. Who else is one of them today? The Craig Pinkney, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? All them people there. And Christ is speaking to them. Christ said, listen, you are just like your father, the devil, man. You know when people say, you know when a man's insulting you, you know you see a black man acting all white and go, you know what, you're just like you're just like your master, man. But in slavery, you say, go run along to your master, go serve your God, man. Christ said, you're just like your father, the devil, man. Saying like, you know what, the white man, he's your father, man. That's your daddy right there. Look at you acting like him, fighting in his army, loving him, saying that what, we got no king but Caesar. You're just like your father, man. That's your father right there. Go on, run along to your father, man. That's how black people talk. Christ insulted him right here, man. We done?
That's right.
So right now, Christ is calling the Romans, the Edomites, aka white people, the devil. Then he's gonna go on a little more. We done?
And the lust of your father ye will do.
And the things that your father wants, you would do it for him, man. The white man wants a nice army, so what do? Fight in his army.
That's right.
The white man wants a good Christian service. What do? You be that good Christian servant, man. The white man don't want black people to rebel. The oppressor don't want black people to, you know, to fight and say, nah, man, let's be proud. So what do? Nah, man, black man, stop that, man. Let's be Christians, man. I don't want to rebel. Why rebel, man? Come all just get along. You get me? That's the idea of black people. So we do it. That's what Christ was getting at, man. And that's black people today. Black people, we don't mean to, but black people are under a spell, man. Under a spell. You know, if I read history, history my thing, man. And I read about it. You know, the Ethiopians fought. The Ethiopians fought long and hard against the Italians. They said that we're not going to cut our hair till we beat the Italians. And you know what happened? They won, man. They won. They said, you know, I'm not going to let these people come in our land and treat us bad and rob us blind. You know, the East Indians went to war with the white man, the British. Gandhi talked about peace and whatnot. And in the end, they said, now we're going to fight, man. And they ran the British out, man. And there's one race of people that don't want to fight, man. It's normal for man's trying to harm you to defend yourself. Or the one nation of people that don't do that. The one nation of people who love our daddy, man. We love our father, man. Our oppressor, we love our master. And he whips us and puts us on slave ships and puts in the back of, look at the history, man. Come on. When has Britain ever been great for black people? In 2020, man, in Liverpool, they still call black people wugs, man. You would have thought black people had their fair share of racism by now, man. You would have thought they moved onto the Somalian now. The amount of black men that's been with white women and so forth, you would have thought by now, the Yusufs by now. You would have thought that, but they still deported the Britain Rush, man. I would have thought Asians will be getting it now. I would have thought Romanians would be getting it now. I would have thought Somalians would be getting it now. I mean, all these races still got time for you. And what the black people say, this is outrage, man. Let's fight against what do we say? Leave them alone. They ain't all bad. Oh, come on. It's a bad experience. You know what I'm saying? That's our people, man. That's because we've been trained through slavery and slavery. Like what General Muhammad said, man. How do you make a dog? You have a litter of wolves. And all the strong ones, you kill them, then you get the soft one, and you breed them again with another soft one, and you keep breeding them until one day you got a nice home-trained puppy, man. That's what black people are, man. Remember, we're alive. We are here today. So our great-great-great-grandparents, what were they? Were they the strong, hard Negroes fighting? No, man. Because we know what happened to them. So for us to be alive, guess what? Guess who we descend from? Them soft ones, man. The ones who are okay, master. That's why in 2020, what did we have? Yes, master. Okay, they deported the women, but they ain't all bad. You can't blame all. You know what I mean? Some of them are good. Some of them have been very nice to me. Some of them say morning to me, man. Every other nation got their head screwed on apart from us, man. That's because we've been destroyed. It's like everybody else.
Yeah, up in Liverpool, there's a black guy that lives up there, and his name is Purple Aki, and even that's racist. What I'm saying is that black, he looks like as if he's purple. And you know what I mean? So even the name that they give to that, the name's Aki, but they add the purple to describe that's how black is.
And I don't say, man. I'm just, again, I.S.U.P.K got some work to do, man. We got some work to do. Black people have low self-esteem. We don't love ourselves, man. We do not love ourselves. Everyone else can love themselves, be fine. We just can't do it, man. Wait, when you ready?
He was a murderer.
And the white man was what?
A murderer.
And the white man was what?
A murderer.
I said he was a murderer from when?
From the beginning.
And he was the first ever murderer documented in the Bible, Cain, man. So the same man here, the same Romans, the same oppressors were the murderers from the beginning. And who was a murderer from the beginning? That was Cain, man. That's right. That same spirit of Cain is in this nation today. That same murder from the beginning. Cain is known for what? Murdering his brother, man. Esau, the oppressor, is known for what? Murdering his brother, man. Esau made an oath on his dad's deathbed. What was that? He said that the days of my father's mourning is at hand. After that, I'm going to slay my brother Jacob, man. And Esau been slaying the brother Jacob since, come on, man. Since the Greeks. Read about Judas Maccabee. Then a certain called the Romans. In the time of Rome, what were they doing? Killing black people. Hanging them on crosses. Then the time of slavery, what were they doing? Hanging black people on trees. And in 2020, what they're doing now? Giving black people the lethal injection. Putting them on death row. In fact, in 2020, in America, they crucify black people, man. Do you know the lethal injection table? How is it shaped? Does anyone know? Shaped just like a cross, man. The same people that crucify black people in Rome are the same people crucifying black people today, man. Man. The table is in a form of a cross. It's not at the side. If you see a movie at the side, that movie is inaccurate, man. The table is in the form of a cross, man. The same people crucifying black people then are the same people crucifying black people today. And black people are number one on death row, man. Still like about anything, all the man's facts, yeah? All right, cool. Now, I want to know the kingdom of heaven being on earth. Be my revelation, look.
Revelations 5 and 10. And has made us unto our God kings and priests.
And the Lord made us, Israelites, black, Hispanics, Native Indian. This is a breakdown for the kingdom of heaven being on earth. Christ called the day when black people rule. Today you got Britain got England and Scotland called Britain. England, Scotland, Wales, and no islands called United Kingdom. It's all them kingdoms united. You got the United States, all the kingdoms. And Christ got a kingdom coming where black people rule. And Christ called it the kingdom of heaven. Why? Because heaven's in the sky, so you look up to. It's a slang that black people always said, man. Tupac got an interview where he says, look, I'm living in heaven, man. I got the big screen TV here. And the kingdom when black people are living good, it's called the kingdom of heaven, man. No long, Are we living on the ground, under the ground? The ground symbolizes something you look down on. The days come when people are going to look up to us. We're going to be riches and nice robes and nice garments. And Christ called that the kingdom of heaven. Now, Christians not understanding the Bible think that heaven is the sky, which in some contexts it is. In fact, heaven is the sky. Christ in the kingdom up there, man. The kingdom, meaning the kingdom where you're gonna be living good. And for that reason, Christians think that you're gonna be in the sky, man, in a cloud with the Most High, floating in the crowd, man. That's what the Bible's saying. Read that again from the top.
And has made us unto our God kings and priests.
And the Lord made us kings and priests. Made us, can you believe that? Right about now, what are we, man? We're gangbangers, man. Right now, what are we, man? We're whores and prostitutes, man. What are we now? Sluts, man. What are we? Goons and drug dealers, man. The Lord said he's going to take them same people and make them kings and priests, man. Make them rulers. The rulers are the next world to come. The next society to come is a new reformed drug dealer, man. Who put the drugs down and picked up a Bible. That's the kingdom. That's the rulers of the next earth. The new MPs and new prime ministers and new members of the House of Parliament are former drug dealers, man. Former gangbangers, man. That put weed down, put the drugs down, put the whores down, man. Change their life, man. We're the kings and priests that Christ's going to make right now. Christ made us kings and priests. He got black men from the ghetto and said, listen, put the drugs down, man. Put the weed down, man. And transform them same black men into kings and priests, man. You know?
And we shall reign on the earth.
And these same black men, these kings and priests are going to reign where?
On the earth.
And they're going to rule on the earth, man. That's where we're going to reign. Why would we be up in the sky? Why would the kingdom of heaven be in heaven if we're going to rule on the earth? Let me tell you something, black man, something that Christians don't know, man. The Lord made his earth to be lived on, man. Give me that in Psalms 115:16. The Lord made his earth to be lived on. Christians make out like, so the Lord made the earth, but the earth is just like a testing ground. The Lord made trees and oxygen and elements and particles and atoms and neutrons and, you know, do you mean trees that take in what? Carbon dioxide and breathe back out oxygen. All this, what's the word? Diverse complexity, just to leave it in the end, because, you know, we're all going to go to heaven anyway. It's ridiculous, man. There's no gravity up. There's no gravity in space, man, or in heaven. Why? Because you don't belong there. There's no oxygen up in space. And what do humans need to live? Oxygen. So what's that saying to you, black man? You don't belong there, man. There's no food and vegetation and water up there, man. You know why? You don't belong there. But guess what? There's a place where you can get all the oxygen you need on the earth, man. That's right. The place where you get all the food and sunlight, and got vitamin D and all that, man. It's called the earth, man. There's a place where you can stand on the ground and get gravity, man. It's called the earth, man. Man don't belong out there, man. The Lord didn't make you. You're not designed to be out in space, man. Read that for me, please.
Psalm 115 and 15. Yea, ye are blessed of the Lord, which made heaven and earth. The heaven, even the heavens, are the Lord.
And the heavens are who?
Are Lord.
And the heaven of heavens belong to the Most High, man. That's where the Most High sits, man. The Bible said, what's it called? The heaven is his throne, and earth is his footstool, man. The heaven belongs to the Most High. He made that for himself. Belongs to him. Keep it in.
But the
earth where we live, planet Earth, the dome we live on, which consists of 6 billion people. That same place you done?
Has he given?
But the Lord give the earth to who?
Unto the children of men.
And guess what? Guess who the children of men is, man? Guess the white man, black man, Chinese man. He said the children of men, all men. The earth was given to them. That's why we can breathe down here, man. That's why we can live down here, man. No one will die and go to heaven, man. You die. You know what I mean? You die. You know, if you come to our classes, you know, we'll let you know what happens when you die. But you're here to live, man. You don't go up and you don't go into the earth. Let me get one more. Give me one Daniel about the mountain. That's the one. Let me try to get it for you. The stone that turned to a great mountain. Try Daniel 2:35. I think that's the one. There's two. Obviously, there's loads, but these are a few of my favorites.
Yeah. Daniel 2:35. Then was the iron, the clay, the brass, the silver.
Start one verse above. One verse, please. But you at Daniel what?
2:34.
Why can't I find Daniel, man? So you time from the Bible.
There's only one Bible.
Certain drop. 234 say?
Thou sawest till that stone was cut out without hands.
Wait, let me get there. 234. We got 234.
Yeah, I'm there now.
Okay, we'll hit that.
Daniel 2:34.
So, all right, so Daniel saw a vision. The vision was a statue, a head of gold, what's it called? Shoulders of, silver?
That's right, silver.
Midsection of brass,
iron,
and legs of clay. And that image represented the head of gold being the Babylonians, shoulders, Medes and Persian Empire, Greeks, then Romans. That's what it represented. In this vision, a stone came and smote the statue on the feet. And if you read through the book, it will tell you who that stone is. Stone is the Israelites, who the Lord set up. So the Lord will set up a kingdom, and that is that stone. And the stone smote the last empire. So we as the Israelites, we can't fight against the Medes and Persians, they're gone. We couldn't fight against the Babylonians, they're gone. But we're gonna fight against this kingdom right now, with Christ and his angels. That represents the stone smiting its empire on its feet. The empire, the statue got smote on the feet, and the whole statue came down and broke into pieces. We're gonna read that right now.
Daniel 2:34. Thou sawest till that stone was cut out without hands.
And a stone was cut out without hands, a little stone without hands, meaning without military might, without fighting. We're gonna win, not by fighting. That's what it means by without hand. A stone came without hand. It didn't come by fighting. It didn't come by military might. We're gonna overcome the white man when we overcome pork, when we overcome pornography, when we overcome hating our brothers. That's what it means. Right. You're not gonna win him by fighting. Keep it in.
Which smote the image upon his feet.
And the stone smoked the image on the feet. I'm not going to break it down for you. All you got to do is read the rest of Daniel. It will tell you what that stone is. It will tell you that stone is the kingdom of heaven, the Israelites, which the Most High is setting up. Keep it in.
Upon his feet that were of iron, clay, and break them into pieces.
Keep it in.
Verse 35. Then was the iron, the clay, the brass, the silver, and the gold broken.
And all the empires came down, meaning we're going to forget about the Babylonians. We're not going to teach about them no more. The white man won't be ruling over us no more. All of it was broken. We done?
Pieces.
And all of it was broken to pieces. All the empires that we look up to, they're not going to be here no more. We're going to have an empire. We done?
Together and became like chaff of the summer threshing floors.
And all the empires broke into pieces. And they became like chaff. Like chaff is, you ever burn something, but when you get the chance, burn a book. You know the ashes that's left. That's called chaff. The remains left. The things like, you know what I mean. It's just that's what they call it, stubble. That's what they call stubble. Rubble. They call it rubble. Rubble. Keep it in.
And the wind carried them away.
And the wind blew it away, man. All that glory that the Medes had, the Persians had, the Romans had, all that. You know what I mean? That great glory and history and great this and castles and all stuff, all the things they built, all that's going to be gone, going to be forgotten about. No one's going to speak it about no more. We carried away with the wind. Keep it in.
That no place was found for them.
And there's no place for them, man. Not in a museum, not in a library, not in our mind. It's going to be gone, man. Keep it in.
And the stone that smote the image became a great mountain.
And that same stone, remember what? If you read down, it will tell you what that stone is. It's the kingdom of heaven that the Lord's setting up, but the kingdom of heaven is you, black man. That same stone became a big mountain. What precept does that lock in with? Something small becoming something big. Someone online, I'll give it a shot. What does that precept with? A small stone becoming a great mountain. In one of Christ's parables. So cold here. This Snickers went tough, man. You know what I mean there? Try what's it called? Facebook. Shalom Menapah, Shalom Sanja, Shalom Magawa. Who else in there? Barakuna. Princess Shawashina. Captain Mashak. Sanja. Who's on the Facebook? Shalom to Lambert, UK. All right, cool. So this, what we're reading here, this small stone becoming a big mountain, is the same parable what Christ said. Christ said the kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed. A mustard seed. A mustard seed is a seed that if you got in your hand, you can't see. It's like a dot. And Christ said that same mustard seed becomes the biggest tree in the forest. Imagine getting a mustard seed that you can't see, it's small, and you plant it in the middle of nothing. A field compared to a mustard seed is nothing, and it becomes the biggest tree in the field. That's what the kingdom of heaven is. It's a few black men. It's just 12 disciples, man. You know what I mean? It's a few black men that are sick of eating pork, man. Sick of the oppression, man. Sick of black on black crime, man. And guess what? Christ's going to make sure we take over the world, and we're going to grow into that same few men. Remember, the whole world, they love homosexuality, man. They love alternative lifestyle. They love smoking weed, man. And there's a few men that don't. And that few, you'll take over the world, man, and grow and become the greatest tree, man. That's what you read here. That small stone that smote the Romans on their feet is going to become a great mountain, man. Keep reading.
Verse 36. This is smote the image and became a great mountain.
And that's what we're going to become. We're going to become a great mountain. And guess where we're going to become great? We done?
And filled the whole earth.
And what did we feel?
Filled the whole earth.
And we're going to grow and fill this whole earth. We're not going to heaven, man. We're not going in the sky, man. We're not going in the clouds. We're not going in the stars, man. We're going to fill this whole earth, man. That's what we're going to do. Christians don't understand what it means when it's... If I give me that lamentation quickly 4, and I'll move on about what heaven is, man.
Lamentations.
4. I'm one of them. 5-1.
Yeah, lamentation.
No, drop that. Basic. Give me I'll give you the one about the kingdom of heaven suffers violence. Keep it basic, so I learned it, so I'm gonna say it right back.
Matthew.
I think okay, it's Matthew 11 and 12. The kingdom of heaven is a spirit in you, man. It's a spirit of you, wanting to, to build a place where black people can live according to God's laws. It's a spirit in you. It's not a place in the sky, man. I'm going to prove that that's what it is. It's a vibration. It's a spirit. Like when a man's in the Christmas spirit or the Easter spirit, when a man wants to get the kingdom built, when a man wants to, do what we do in the I.S.U.P.K, getting black people out of drugs, getting our neighborhood straightened out, that's the kingdom of heaven, man. It's a spirit inside you that this empire takes away from you, man. I'm going to prove it right now. Read that for me.
Matthew 11 and 12. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence.
And the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence. Man, you got a spirit in you, man. And guess what? That spirit suffers violence, man. People say, oh, what are you doing out there? Oh, come on, take that silly garment off, man. Listen, you're eating pork before you was born. Stop that, man. That's the violence I'm talking about. That spirit suffers violence, man. You've been a black man out there trying to get the spirit done, trying to get the kingdom sorted, trying to get black people out of drugs. That spirit suffers violence. People say, what you do? Stop that. Listen, you're not going to buy your son a bike for Christmas. What kind of father are you, man? Listen, cut your beard. It's rough, it's rugged, it's horrible. Cut your beard, man. That spirit suffers violence. You done?
And the violent.
And the violent, the people in your world, your mom, your auntie, your nan, your woman, your best friend, the people on your job, the people you work with, your employees, your employer. Are you done?
Take it by force.
And they take that spirit out of you by force, man. So what the hell you doing, man? Come on, man. Look, man. It's been 4 days now, man. Look how shabby your beard is, man. Cut that, man. Well, ain't nobody gonna hire you with a beard like that, man. A Christmas bite, man. They take that spirit from you by force, man. They rip it out of you by force. That's what it means. Like it, one.
And that's heavy. Like the Bible says, violence, and that's how they are. Like they can't accept you doing what you do. The violence, why don't you do it? Like kind of in your face. Like if you ain't doing this, then we have an issue and they're violent with it.
They are violent. People look at the I.S.U.P.K and they think we're violent because we talk loud, because we have a beard, because we're masculine, because we have muscles, man. And guess who's violent? Them Christians, man. Guess who's violent? That wife you love so much, man. She's a violent one. I'm explaining, man. I'm explaining. How many times have you got a wife out there, or a friend out there, or employee out there, someone you like in the world? How much times have you invited them to Passover, man? Do you force Passover down their throat? Do you say, stop eating pork, man? Stop doing this? You never do, man. You don't. You're happy enough to love them how they are, man. But can they do the same? No, man. How much time do they force you to come to a Christmas party? How much time do they say, come, man, come. But you're not celebrating Christmas. Just come for the fun of it, though. But it's like, how much time do they invite you to their birthday, man? How much time do they try to persuade you to cut your beard? Do they love you for who you are? How much time do they cut the phone off on you and change their number? I can't deal with Crawford no more, man. Since he joined that cult, I can't be with him, man. I've never said black man, so you know what? I start talking to my mom. Why? She's a part of Christianity, man. You know, Christmas night is too much for you, man. We're willing to love you no matter what, man. We are the sheep that Christ is talking about. Christ has sent you out there, sheep amongst wolves. We're sheep and you're the wolves, man. They think they're the sheep because they talk soft, because they go to church on Sunday. You're the wolves, man. How much brothers in the school? Come on, countless times the brothers I lost my wife because of the truth. She don't want to be with me no more. Why you can't love us for who we are? We love you for who you are. You eat pork, man. We still love you, man. Pork's disgusting, man. We have homosexuals out there that we, you know what I mean? We say, you know what, the homosexual is disgusting, but you know what? My cousin, man. You know what I mean? I love him the same way, man. And if he needs anything, I'll give it to him. If he's in trouble, I will help him, man. They won't do the same to you, though. You call them, they change your number. You call them, they argue. I think you're ignorant, man. You know, you're ignorant. You're not. You know, you da. I've seen drug dealers, people that sell drugs for a living. They kill people for a living. Their job is to kill people for a living. Tell me, you know, pressure, craft, yeah. Come on, man. You can't be separating people. That's wrong, man. I think, excuse me. You sell drugs for a living, man.
That's right.
You make a man take cocaine for a living. That's how you get paid. You're the reason why there's people outside the school right now begging, man. You're the reason. That's you. They're begging because you're alive. Someone like you is alive is the reason why he's begging. Someone because of you is the reason why he's performing oral sex on a man for money, and he ain't even gay. But you are the reason why he does that. Yes, you. But I'm what's wrong with the world, man. Excuse me, man. You know what I mean? We're the sheep, man. They're the wolf, man. You feel like they're the sheep because, you know, they're the soft ones because they speak soft, or because they love everybody. Nah, man. We are. Anyway, got that. Give me my article real quick and get into the class. Any of them actually, man. So we're going to the Bible and show you how the priests, give me Jainism first, the priests and the prophets dressed, and that we dress totally different to how the priests, well, what you call priests today, the Catholic Church, how they dress. You get me? So give me Jainism.
Jainism.
Yeah. You got that one, yeah?
I got the asceticism and the biblical clothing. That's all I've got.
I didn't send you 2 links.
Yeah,
Give me that one then. You're already on it, so you might as well.
Alright. Oh, I got the James.
Do you got biblical clothing as well, Wikipedia? Yeah?
I got that as well. Yeah.
I'll put that one in for nothing.
You want the James in the first one?
Nah, give me biblical clothing real quick.
All right, we have biblical clothing from the Wikipedia.
So this has been a history class. We're going to show you how we dressed in the past, in times past. You know, people think that a priest of God has a robe on, a Roman toga on. If you dress like how the priest, if you dress with a big fish hat on, like what you see in the Catholic Church, we'll show you that the priests of the Bible dress exactly how I dress right now. You're looking how I'm dressed. What people say we look like Power Rangers and look crazy. I'm dressed how Moses would have dressed, how Ezekiel would have dressed, how Aaron would have dressed. And in the Bible, and also in regular history. You ready for it, yeah? Hit me that.
The clothing of the people in biblical times.
In where?
In biblical times.
There you go. Not in the new modern age Roman times. In biblical times, people of the Bible. This is how they used to dress. We done?
Times was made of wool, lead, linen, animal skins, and perhaps silk.
You see that? What is silk? What is linen? What is wool? Predominantly silk and linen. What are they, man? Expensive clothing, man. Expensive clothing, look good clothing. When you see that do you know the Pope and Catholic priests dress like bums on purpose? They said that God want them to look like bums. That's a fact. I'm not the one. They said, listen, our job is to not look worldly. Our job is to look poor and simple. And people look at them and say, oh, look at that, man. That's man of God right there, man. Look how poor he is. Look at his raggedy garment, man. Look how, you know what I mean? That's a real man of God that is. When the Bible says the opposite, the priests of God are supposed to look good, man. Black man's book, man. And the one thing that black people do best, man. What's the other one? Come on, man. One thing black women do as well, look good, man. One thing Hispanic women are good at doing, looking good, man. Black people are the only people. See, the average race will have a car. That's it, a nice car. But the black people do, man, change the rims on the car too, man. Change the color of the dashboard, man. Black men are the only people that black people invented decorating your teeth, man. See, the white man stopped there for us enough now. I got jewelry and I said, nah, man, I want gold in my teeth, man. I want gold in my ears. I want gold in my fingers. I want gold in my belt buckle, man. That's one thing we know how to do. And guess why? Because in the Bible, in our spirit, man, our priests look good, man. You see these rappers walking around with gold chains and gold teeth, and people say, look at that, man. Look at that nigga right there. Oh, God. Look at him, man. Why do we say that? Because we think to look good is to what? Be, suit and tie and presentable, man. Listen, them same rappers look like the priest back then, man. The priest had a gold chain. Your favorite rapper has a gold chain, man. Right. The priest had gold teeth. Your favorite rapper has gold teeth, man. The priest had a gold chain. Your favorite rapper, your favorite rapper got a gold chain, man. Your priest had the same thing. Called the ephod, man. He had jewels in his. Fat ruby here. What 12 of them? 12. We're gonna read it, man. Keep reading.
So most events in the Old and New Testament take place in ancient Israel, and thus most biblical clothing is ancient Hebrew clothing.
I said most ancient clothing was Hebrew clothing. I mean, a lot of nations copied us, man. So how we dressing for? So a lot of ancient clothing was inspired by Hebrew clothing. People saw we dressing, we're not like that, I'm gonna copy that, But keep reading.
They wore underwear and cloth skirts.
Yeah, we wore underwear, man. The Egyptians didn't wear underwear. The Egyptians had loincloths, man. Just swinging. We had underwear, man. Like I got garment on, and underwear. I got clothing, man. I'm not naked under my clothing, man. The Egyptians were naked under their clothes. The Greeks were naked under their clothes, man. You said a picture of Caesar Borgia. What do you think he has under that Roman toga? Under that Roman toga, nothing, man. Your Catholic priests and so forth, they have nothing under that garment, man. We had many different layers, man. Our garments was well put together, man. It wasn't no cloths thrown over, man. It was well put together. We had undergarments, man. And under them undergarments had other undergarments. That's what we had. And guess what? Guess the one place where you can still find them, where you can still find that, man. That's the I.S.U.P.K, man.
That's right.
Come to the Passover. You're gonna see, brother, what a two-piece garment, man. I come to I.S.U.P.K. I saw brother with a garment that comes with an overtaker, some armor, and I was like, shit. And that's a slack customer language. Only place you'll find it, man. The Greeks and Romans, they just threw some cloth over them, man. They was naked. They was damn near what LGBTQ, man. They just threw a little garment over them. Not us, man. We had well put together garments, man. Just like today, black men are well dressed, man. Black men that wear all this flash clothing, they got the shoes, the belt, they got the expensive shoes, what they call the Louboutins or whatnot. And guess what? Expensive socks as well, man. And guess what? The expensive vest as well. The expensive t-shirt over that, man.
And even with the Windrush, when they show the videos of when we came, we look good.
In fact, I uploaded a video recently on the I.S.U.P.K UK channel, and it's a clip about how they done the Windrush dirty. And on the clip, they show the clip of them marching in the army, and other one, them brothers suit pressed everything. Imagine the oppressor told us about suits and tie, and we wore it better than him, man. They don't see the movie Django. Django wore a suit better than his oppressors, man. Better than the man that had him in slavery and chains. He rocked it better than them, man. That's what black people feel, man. So lucky, man. I know it burns. That's why what's his name said that black people need to be knocked down a peg or two, man. Because them things burn him, sees it. It burns him, man. So I get it, man. I get it, man. Who can iron a seam nice in a black man style? Chris, come on, man. It's like man. Come on, man. Keep it. You gotta get me a proud moment right now, man. I need to knock down a peg or two, but Salakia, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna stay where I'm at, man. Salakia.
Complete description of the styles of dress among the people of the Bible is impossible because the material at hand is insufficient. The can get that what they're saying is we know what they would have wore, but the material is impossible because you know what I mean. It was some stuff that probably we don't even know about.
But they already said you were linen and silk. Both of them things to this day ain't cheap, man. A pair of linen boxer shorts to this day, 2020, cost £12. Not for a pack of two. No, not for what's it, pack of five usually. For one pair of boxer shorts. Not a coat, you know. Not the boxer pants and the matching gloves, just the boxer pants alone cost £12, man. £12. So you can imagine a man's whole garment of linen back then. Back then, that was expensive, man. Keep reading.
They want to sit with Israelite men.
All
right, Israelite men. The earliest and most basic garment was a izar. All pronunciations are approximate, or a hagar, and apron around the hips or loins. So it had a girdle around the hips or around the loins, so to hold your garment in place. And guess what? Again, Christ had the same girdle, man, around his loins, around his hips. Give me that in Daniel 5 and 10. 10:5. I'm gonna show you about black people. Remember what I said? You can have regular clothes. See, everyone out there has regular clothes, but what the black people do? We have to decorate them clothes, man. Everyone out there has a regular car, but what the black people do? We decorate that car, man. Get the candy paint job, metallic paint job, the rims on there, hydraulics on there. And in ancient Israel, we have something called a girdle, but what the black people do? We decorate that girdle, man. What are you gonna see at Passover, brothers with girdles on? And what's gonna be them girdles? Some brothers got their name on it in Hebrew, man. Some brothers got the tribe on it, man. Some brothers got the emblem on it, got the line on there. Someone got the wolf on there. That's what you're gonna see, man. And Christ did the same thing. Christ was a girdle too. But let's see what kind of girdle he had, man. Keep it in. Daniel 10 and 5. Then I lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, with whose loins were girded.
So Christ, number one, had linen on. That same linen that we're talking about, that same nice material that's expensive. This ain't like back in the day. Today, now you can get what? Fake linen. Get what? Fake what? Leather. Back then, all they had was real leather. All they had was real linen, and Christ had a garment on made of linen. His whole garment from head to toe made of linen, man. That's expensive there, man. Christ looking good, man, looking glorious. So who's that? The white guy on the church wall, man, with that rag around him? That ain't my Christ, that ain't my king. My king look good, man. He had a nice garment on, man. His garment made of linen. Green as well. Green was expensive back then. There's no such thing as green material. How do you get green material back then? You had to dye it, and dyes ain't cheap. Today now you can get the same garment. A machine can make the same garment 10 times in a minute. Back then, one man had to make your garment. You had to pay that man to make your garment, pay that man to dye your garment, pay that man to give it the stitching you want, pay that man to tailor you up, man. That's how expensive it was, man. There was no manufacturing companies. There was no, companies printing out loads of the same thing. It was different back then, man. That's right. And Christ brought linen and brought it to a man to sew that same linen and to tailor him. What, for free? That man had to get paid, man. I mean, our priests look good, man. Our priests had money, man. They weren't bums, man. Keep it in. Right.
Whose loins were girded.
And there goes that same word, girdle. There goes that same word, loins. Girdle go around your loins. So Christ had a girdle, just like what we read in the Bible dictionary. But guess how his girdle looked like? We done?
With fine gold.
With what?
Fine gold.
And Christ had a girdle, but his girdle was made out of gold, man. So how is someone going to tell me a priest must be simple and just basic? It can't be what caught up in the things of the world. That's Satan. Satan likes gold now, man. Our king look good. He had a girdle and his girdle was gold, a nice gold belt, man. Imagine that. You know how black people are, man. People out there have what? It's like I'm good. People out there have regular teeth, man. You know, it's regular teeth. Calcium. What the black people do? It's not enough for us, man. Bigger have gold teeth, man. See, people out there, they have what? Regular belts, in it. Not us. We need a golden belt, man. Back then, people had regular girdles, man. Not our king. Our king had a golden belt, man. Keep reading.
With fine gold.
With fine gold, not any gold. You know, you got the 9 carat, 10 carat, the different types of gold. You got Indian gold, Egyptian gold. You know what I mean? Christ of the fine gold, man. We done?
Of U.P.K.
And that's where his gold come from U.P.K, man. U.P.K is a common location, but U.P.K is a location where good gold comes from. It's like today, man, so she had a nice ring on. What kind of gold was it? It was Indian gold. You know, today everyone says Indian gold like it's something. Back then, U.P.K was that good gold, like, whoa, fine gold from U.P.K, man. That's what your king had around his waist, man. So if you want to serve some pope, some, you know, what's it called? Some bishop, some man walking around looking like a tramp, dirt on his face, swinging the thing, you go ahead, man. You go ahead. Our king look good. And guess what? Our king requires us to look good also, man. That's why we wear these glorious garments. In the Passover, with our glorious garments, smelling of frank and myrrh, and Captain Cesariak's new, what's it called? New baby butters and what's it called? Henny Black and so forth. Can we not like these pastors, man? You want to put your trust and faith in these bums and go ahead, man. But we look up to people that actually look good, man. Salakia. Keep reading back on the article, Salakia.
Around the hips or loins, that in primitive times was made from the skins of animals.
You hear that? Made from the skins, man. It's expensive again. Wool and stuff are cheap, but leather, that's skins. Antelope skin, what's the other one? Those things are expensive to this day. What do people say about people leather couch? Oh, that couch is clever, man. Why? Because they know that, listen, a real leather couch is expensive. In 2020, a real leather couch is expensive. A real leather coat is expensive. Real leather interior in your car. When a man, you watch MTV Cribs. When a man showing enough about his car, what he say? I got the leather interior, man. What's he saying to you? Like, I got money. And the people back then had girdles made out of skins. And what is skins, man? Mainly leather, man, which is from a cow. A leather is a cow skin. When the man showing off about his car, so I swear the dangle bar shows off about his levers. It calls it my levers. Like, yo, mind my levers, man. Don't get no drink on my lever. I'm lying. Yeah, you get me? So again, saying men's girdles made of leather, which that was expensive. That's how the priest dressed, man. So that's what the priest wore, man. You know, we talking about salaki about your levers, man. I think one time my belt must have caught his levers. So like, it didn't bore it or nothing, but it was kind of close. Anyway, carry on.
It was a simple piece of cloth worn in various modifications. And
this girdle was, piece of cloth that go around your waist. It's worn in various modifications, meaning different modifications. Keep it in.
Priests wore an Isa of the linen.
And priest had one made of linen. Again, another expensive material. We done?
Linen, known as a ephod or ephod.
That's it. That's sweet reading.
If worn for awning, it was called a sack.
So, for mourning or sad or something, they'll wear a sack. They'll put, a basic one on. Just like today, if a man's going to a funeral, he'll wear, a black suit. If a man's going to a wedding, he'll wear a white suit. Or, the people dress accordingly. Keep it in.
When garments were held together by a belt or a girdle.
And this is what I got a girdle right here, man. It holds my garment together. Without this, my girdle, my garment will be everywhere, man. Flapping everywhere. This holds it together, man. Today, what people have, a belt? What's the other one? Suspenders. Suspenders, man. Hold your garment together, man. Or even a robe. When you got a bathrobe or what's it called, for a nightgown, you ever lost the belt for it? You walk in, it's flapping everywhere, open. Keep that belt keeps it together, man. That's what this girdle is right here. But guess what? We're black though. So can we have a regular belt? Nah, man. We need a linen one. You know what I mean? We need a gold one, man. We need one of fine gold from U.P.K, man. You know what I mean? Keep it in.
The cloth was also called a Isa or a Hagel. We got Kahana.
So it's another piece of clothing that we wore as well. So when you come to Passover, you see brothers with a garment, a girdle. Don't laugh, man. Don't be like the white man and laugh. Oh, these are crazy, man. Nah, man. We just like our king, man. We just like our grandparents, man. We just like Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Ezekiel, Jeremiah, Habakkuk, all them brothers, man. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing, man. It's not my fault you don't know the Bible, man. It's not my fault you're a Christian. It's not my fault you think that priests and prophets must just like the Pope. It's not my fault you think you must just like them priests and Sister Act 1 and 2, man. It's not my fault, man. It's not my fault you think Jesus Christ is a man you see on the Passion of Christ with dirt on his face. Nah, man. Christ is a man that was clean. Read about Jesus Christ, man. A woman was putting oil in Christ's hair, man. You know what that means? Well, what does it mean when a woman put oil in your hair, man? You know what it means? What does that mean today, 2020, man? It means his scalp wouldn't drive, man. A woman sat down and put oil in his head, man. Another woman came and rubbed oil on his face, man. But she creamed him, man. Christ was well groomed, looking good, greasy, went ashy and dry, or none of that, man. That's it's a black man's book. When it said they anointed his head, anoint with oil, man. The woman creamed him, man. Made sure looking good, man. Poured oil on his head. Made him feel good, man. Make sure he's looking good, man. Keep reading.
Yeah, the easel later became displaced among the Hebrews by the GEN.YAHANNA, translated into the Greek chatan. It was a under tunic.
See that? You see that? Now you nuns, your pastors just wrapping on a cloth around them. We was well designed. Had an under tunic, man. That's how complex our girdle was. We just said fling over, zoop, zoop, zoop. Nah, man. It was well. What's the word I'm looking for?
Well put together.
It's well put together, man. Like today, when you go to the bank, what do you see in the bank? The man got the shirt on, the tie on, the waistcoat. Over that waistcoat, he got what? A blazer. And when you see him, you go, yep, that's official. If he came out with any of them things, you say, yo, what's wrong? Why has he got no tie? Why has he got no waistcoat? And likewise with the priest, man. The priest was well put together. Our forefathers were well put together. Had an under tunic on, undergarment, under layers on, man. That's what they had. So when you see me with my armbands on, man, when you see me with my garment on, my fringes on, what else do we wear sometimes? The shoulder plates. What's the what's it called again? The leg thing.
All the
greaves. Anyway, when you see greaves, when you see all the things on, man, don't cry, man. When you see that headpiece on a Mitrion, you know what I mean? What's that one called? The war scarf, man. Don't laugh, man. You know what I mean? Laugh at yourself because you don't know the Bible, man. I'm gonna get it in the Bible also. Keep reading.
Corresponding
great
rules.
Before I start, great men of the past, man, in the 60s, searched out all history, searched through the scriptures, man. And they said that we should just like this, and guess what? They was correct, man. They was correct. Great men searched for the Bible, searched for history, and said, you know what? Our foreparents look like this. We ain't no crazy people that decided to look like this, man. We read the Bible and followed great men that led the path for the I.S.U.P.K, man. And that's why we're just like this. And you'll find that in the Bible, we dress the same way, man. Talk to the one.
Corresponding most nearly to our long shirts.
Again, so so what do people say? You're wearing a dress, not a dress, man. It's a long shirt. Like you got a shirt that might, like what I'm wearing now, is it a dress? No. There's clothes underneath it, man. Is it all right? Let me ask something. People say, oh, what you wear is a skirt, it's a dress. So the trench coat, a dress. You have coats that is the length of your waist. A lie. Then you got coats that are longer, man, that go to the floor. They're called trench coats. Are they a dress? So because they're long and they go to your ankles, does that make it a dress? Have you heard of a poncho? Is a poncho a dress? A poncho is a piece of cloth just like this, man, with a hole in the middle that you put over your head. Is that a dress? No, it's not, man. You know what I mean? Like it's a robe, a dress. A robe is like a button-down shirt, but it goes longer, man. It's made out of wool. That's what it is. It's not a dress. Dress is different, man. Because it's long like one, don't make it a dress, man. Are we naked under this? Is that designed the same way? A dress is designed totally different, man. A trench coat ain't a dress. People, a roadman with what do roadmen wear? The long, the puffy trench coat nowadays, man. It's in fashion, man. Is that a dress? No, it's not, man. And that's what we're wearing right here. It's like a long garment, man. Some garments will finish here. A t-shirt will finish to your waist. And some t-shirts will go longer, man. Like Aston rappers, man. That's DMX, man. But DMX with a dress, no, had a long shirt on, man. That's what we got. It's like you reading.
The kahana appeared in Assyrian art as a tight, fitting undergarment, sometimes reaching only to the knee. Sometimes.
Okay, watch this. Now, this is deep now, yeah. Read in later times. Watch what the Bible says. GEN.YAHANNA brought it down for me ages ago and explained it anyway, but it's mad because when I was reading this, it just proved to me even further. So for anyone that has doubt, you know, no one likes this to black people. What do we know? But in the Bible, it said that Ezekiel was naked because he took his girdle off, not his whole garment, just his girdle off. And GEN.YAHANNA said, just taking your girdle off is described as naked because you're not dressed properly. And this what I'm about to read right now, even though I didn't need no one else, it proves it as well. Read that in later times.
In later times, anyone dressed only in the kahana.
So, but in later time, anyone with anyone with only the undergarment and not the overgarment, we done?
Was described as naked.
You hear that? If you had only the undergarment and not the overgarment you described as naked. Like a man, like a banker with no tie, like a banker with no waistcoat, like a banker with all the attire on, but wearing sneakers or trainers. It's like some of him. You described as naked, man. Go to an Ezekiel real quick. Let me get there. And that's how important it was that that's how important it was that our priest was to dress in all the attire, man. If any man missed any of the clothing, he was considered naked. Ezekiel 8, I believe it is. No, that's how important it was. You know what I mean? We took our clothing, what's the word? Serious, man. It was no joke, man. It was no joke to not wear your headpiece. It was no joke to not rock your fringes. It was no joke not to rock your long garments, man. Your glorious apparel, man. It's 1637, I believe.
37.
Wait. 1 second. It was no joke. We had to wear all our attire. And if you didn't, it was considered naked, man. You know what I mean? Let me get there. Was Ezekiel?
I think it's Isaiah.
Slack, yeah. Should have prepared for this one. It came to mind right now. It's Isaiah, yeah? I think it is. It's Isaiah, 20 and 2. Okay. That's what 3-5 pound get me.
Well, Isaiah 20 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah 20 and 2. At the same time spake the Lord by Isaiah the son of Amos, saying, Go and loose the sackcloth from off thy loins.
So the Lord said, listen, Isaiah, take the girdle from off your loins, take your belt off from among your waist. We done? Remember, Isaiah's a priest. Isaiah got the loin, the girdle, the mitre, you know what I mean, the ephod on. And the Lord saying, take your girdle off, man. Keep it in.
And put off thy shoes.
And I said, take your shoes off too. Keep it in.
From thy foot.
Keep it in.
And he did so, walking naked.
And do what?
Walking naked.
And when you haven't got no girdle on, you are naked, man. That's how important it is to dress like how we dress. That if you don't dress like that, the Lord considers it naked, man. If you ain't got the girdle on, you're considered naked. If you ain't got your undertunic on, you're considered naked. If you ain't got your beautiful garments on, you're considered naked in the eyes of the Lord, man. That's how serious we took it. Isaiah just took his girdle off, and the Lord said Isaiah was walking naked. And it's like, get in the blue letter Bible, the same scripture, if you can. Before I move on. Let's go around it if you can. You can go around it or it keep popping up.
It'll keep popping up.
You drag to the side or something. If you can. Any question makes you type in the right?
What's the blue letter one?
Blue letter, yeah. And Isaiah 20 and 3. And get that word naked. This is what naked means in the Hebrew, in the blue letter. No connection problem. Any question, make type them in the right, because when it just to answer it right now, I don't like to answer questions outside of class. I don't know, I can't probably move on new car.
Right, what are we doing? Isaiah 20 and 2.
Yeah, or type naked and Isaiah 22 pop up. Just be a second, you know what I mean? Just, press trying to stop our internet flow. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get it out, man. Don't watch that. It was right there, 20. Right now, hit Strong's at the top. Right at the top, right there. Down, 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 down. Boom, yeah. That will pop up. That the word naked will pop up. Hit the word naked for me. 20 and 2. There it's right there. Down, 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 down. Oh, that same one anyway. Same number anyway. Watch this. I'm sure you said that your Christian church will never teach you, man. The Christian church teach that Isaiah actually walked around naked. There was a fake Israelite group called GMS, and they say Isaiah walked around naked. No, he never, man. Go down. Write down. Now read that part for there in the description.
With the definition.
Right, yeah. No. Right that with the Hebrew, the I.R.A.M. Adjective naked.
Okay. Right. I.R.A.M. in its original sense.
No. More down the bottom. This one here, this one.
Oh, the let's not. Right. I.R.A.M. plural. Ragged. Badly clad.
Oh my god! So it just the Hebrew scholars are saying the same thing the I.S.U.P.K saying, man. To be naked is to be badly clad. What clad means? Badly dressed. Meaning what? We just good. Like if a man was just bad, we call him naked. Like look at him, man. Look at him naked. Can't even dress properly, man. If you wasn't dressed up properly, you didn't have the tunic on, the undergarment on, the overlayer, the mitre, the headpiece, the ephod. We called you naked, man. I mean, we took pride in our appearance. Naked is to be badly clad, badly dressed. But what's our one? Ragged. Ragged meaning, remember back in the day, your parents say, yo, man, what's that? Look tatty. Look tatty, man. You look rugged, man. You look rough, man. We in Israel consider that naked, man. Keep it in. Keep going. It goes on.
Badly clad.
Keep it in. Used to someone who are?
Used of someone who has taken off his mantle.
What's a mantle? A mantle like a cape. The priest had a cape, and you was naked. If you took your garment off, you took piece of your garment off, man. If you work in a bank and you have no tie, you were naked. You got everything on. No, remember school days? What did our school teachers flip about, man? Two things to flip about. Anyone know? Tie. They go mad. They go crazy. You got everything. You got your tie on, everything on, your blazer on, but what happened? Your shirt went tucked in. Our teachers would go crazy, man. Remember back in the day, excuse me, young man, get here right now. Tuck your shirt in. You're looking rough. Are you a tramp? Are you homeless? Remember you walking around with no tie, your towel's too short. Fix your tie, man. I want to see about 4 stripes at least, man. Guess what? We ain't rugged people, man. We ain't tramps, man. We ain't rough, man. We ain't bums, man. To the point that if any man who wasn't fully dressed in our kingdom, we call him naked. Look at him, man. Walking around naked. Meaning the clothes he got on ain't even clothes. He might as well be naked, man. That's what we taught, man. Keep reading.
And who had taken up his mantle goes only clad in his tunic.
Only dressed in his tunic, man. That's like today in the white man's army. If your boots ain't shining, your captain and commander going crazy, man. Secondary school, if you don't have your blazer, man, your head teacher going crazy, man. Your head of year going crazy, man. Your shirt went tucked in, they're going mad. If your shirt ain't ironed, they're going crazy, man. Guess what? We're the same thing in Israel, man. You know why? In Ireland, we're good-looking people, man. We like to dress good, be good, smell good. You know, we like them pastors. What's them church with the robe on, just walking around in the confession booth. I was confessed some tramp. I got sins and I'm confessed to some bum who's naked under a cloth. Nah, man. Not my priest. I can't serve no priest like that, man. So Lakia, our priest look good, man. Our priest is well dressed, man. And then drop that. Give me let me read it real quick. My scripture real quick. Let me get my presets real quick. No, sir. You going again or you drop it, like? No, sir. When you ready, yeah? Just running through it, calm and bun some time. Oh, you know what them techniques there? You know what them techniques there? It's there, that's one right there. All right, cool. Now give me the other article if you can. Yeah, I need the first and second paragraph. Okay, so basically the Catholic priests, what you see today, they're just the same priests or same monks. They got the whole belief from the monks in Asia. And then monks in Asia follow something called Jainism, which means simple life and living in peace and harming and fasting and harming yourself. You know what I mean? They actually harm themselves. They actually fast all the time. They believe that to be godly, you must be uncomfortable. They don't wear comfortable shoes. Some of them wear no shoes at all. They starve themselves. And that's where the monks of today got that same thing from that whole Gandhi, Jainism, East Indian type thing. You know what I mean? That's where the monks of Asia did it first. And now the monks of today do the same thing. That's kind of live, you know, the nuns will wear just all black. The priests will just wear all white, some rag. Don't believe in, you know, good clothing or good material or expensive, you know, gold and so forth. Which actually, it's like if it makes it's actually a pile of shit, man. You know what I mean? The priests and the Catholics act so simple, but guess what? The Catholic Church is the most funded organization in the world, man. They're sitting on billions. It beats me. I'm dead serious. I'm another one. The church that they're living in costs billions and it's funded by the government and people donations and they're always doing fundraising, but yet life is about being simple. Yes, they're sitting on millions. You look at them not as a shame. Look at man of God, man. You know, he's put down all his desires and everything nice in life. And you're worried about him. Meanwhile, you're living in a council flat. He ain't. He's sitting on millions. You know, the Catholic Church is one of the most rich organizations on the face of the earth. You know that, yeah? If you don't know, go research it. But we done.
We got Jainism. Jainism, traditionally known as GEN.YAHANNA, is an ancient Indian religion.
As an ancient Indian religion, Jain means victory. They believe we got the victory over our lust of what we want, what we feel for. Give me the next paragraph.
The main religious premises of Jainism are I.S.U.P.K, non-violence.
So the main one is non-violent. We went for that last week, the week before last. How do I like to be non-violent, which Martin Luther King learned from. We done?
Anek Antvada, many sideless.
Keep reading.
Apriga, non-attachment.
And non-attachment, they don't attach themselves to anything. They think, oh, you know, all these goods are gonna attach from them. They're evil, they're bad. A nice car is bad. A nice house is bad. I got attached from that. We're gonna read what the Bible says about that. We done?
And asceticism, devout Jains take 5 main vows: ahimsa, non-violence.
So the non-violent don't harm nobody, like Gandhi. They believe, you know, you can kill him and we'll die peacefully. We done?
Satya, truth.
So they don't steal. We done? So they don't. So they try to tell the truth. We done?
Ascetia, not stealing.
So they don't steal, which is good. Keep it in.
Ambra, Makaya, celibacy.
What?
Celibacy.
And they believe to be a priest, you must be celibate, man. You can't have sex with a woman. It's lucky. I can't be a Roman priest, man. You know what I mean? It's like anyone know anything about me? The amount of children I got, man. I can't be no priest, man. They teach you they tell black people to be a man of God, he can't have sex. They're telling you black men that sex is disgusting, and all of the priest is here himself because his mom had sex with his dad, man. Not having sex don't make you holy, man. They make out sex is disgusting. Ugh. And look at him, man. He can fight sex, man. So that's a special man that is, man. While they molest young boys, man. But keep reading.
And apart vigora, non-possessiveness.
Non what?
Non-possessiveness.
And they believe to be a man of God, you can't have sex and you can't be possessive. You can't own nothing, man. You can't own nothing nice, man. That's what the Bible says. You know what in Timothy, man, about forbidden to marry. You know what it is? 2 Timothy.
First Timothy 4:1. Yeah. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith.
And it's talking about these times, man. People are going to depart from the faith. Depart means you was in the truth, and then you left. So I don't believe that no more. I think all nations can be saved now. I think you can, but I think you're like misreading that. That's what leads to depart. You ever went to an airport before? There's 2 parts to every airport, man. What are they? Arrival and departure, man. Meaning one part where the planes are coming in, One part where they're leaving. If you depart from the faith, you left the faith, you left the truth. Keep reading.
The faith, giving heed.
Giving heed meaning paying attention. Have you done?
To seducing spirits and doctrines of devils.
And doctrines of devils, doctrines of deceivers, man. Teachings of deceivers, man. We're going to find out what these doctrines of devils are, what the teachings are. We done? What's one of them?
Speaking lies.
And the doctrines of devils are what?
Speaking lies.
And these teachings are lies. We're going to find out what the teachings are. We're going to find out what these lies are. Keep reading.
In hypocrisy.
And it's hypocritical as well. These doctrines of devils, these teachings of devils are lies, and the hypocrisy also. We done?
Having their conscience seared with a hot iron, forbidding to marry.
And what are these lies?
Forbidding to marry.
And what's the doctrine of a devil?
Forbidding to marry.
And what's the hypocrisy?
Forbidding to marry.
And that's what it is, man. Your Pope, the church, you know, what do you call your Pope Benedict and your monks and all that's the doctrine of a devil, man. Any man telling you can't marry a woman, that is a doctrine of a devil, man. Anyone telling you can't have sex, you can't have the woman, that's a doctrine of a devil. Give me 1 Samuel real quick. I'm going to show you about a priest in the Bible, man. I'm going to show you about a priest in the Bible called Eli. Eli was also a priest, a real priest, man. 1 Samuel 2:12, a real priest of God. A real priest of God. I want to show you about him. You think the Pope and your bishops and your deacons are men of God, man. Let's actually read the Bible and see about men of God. Let's see about a real priest in the Bible, man. Read that for me.
1 Samuel 2:12. Now the sons of Eli.
And the sons of who?
The sons of Eli.
And who was Eli? Eli was a priest, man. Eli worked in the temple, man. Eli was a priest that taught Samuel, another priest, has Samuel under his wing, and Eli got sons here, man. The word is adopted sons. How does a man have sons? By having sex, man. How can a priest have sons if the priests of today teach you can't have sex, man? One of their what's it called? One of their pillars is a man must be celibate, but guess what? You can't have two sons by being a celibate, man. Eli had two, man. Meaning, if I know anything about Eli, he had sex at least 2 times. You know what I mean? That's what I do know for a fact. I'm guessing he had 6 more, but I know for a fact he had sex at least 2 times, have 2 sons, man. At least. Eli had 2 sons, man. And he was a high priest. And God loved Eli, man. Not knowing the Bible didn't say Eli was going up for doing that, man. Eli was a man that raised Samuel. And guess what? Samuel has sons too, man. Both of them are priests and both of them had sons, man. So what's the celibacy thing about? Because someone explained to me, I didn't know, man, what's going on? Talking about celibacy. Meanwhile, the raping young boys, man. The biggest scandal in the world, man. To pay off young boys, a big scandal. And it's known. You read it on the news, I ain't making this up, man. Eli had sons, man. And any man teaching you that to be a man of God, you can't have, just a lie, man. That is a lie. It's not in the Bible. I don't tell me about Paul, man. Paul chose to have no woman, man. Paul chose. I know many brothers out there that don't have no woman. And there's some people are cool. You speak to them, oh no, I can't bother with it. You know the people there, I can't be a wife. But you see me, I'm a simple guy, man. I can't be bothered, not looking after. But some people like that. I know some brothers with no kids. Like, oh, I can't, not into me, man. Then I know some brothers on the flip side that got too much women, man. Love women too much, man. So don't tell me about no Paul. Yeah, Paul had no wife never. But nowhere did Paul say that you can't have a wife, man. Men that Paul taught had wives, man. I think with James had a wife, man. Christ healed James's mother-in-law. James's wife's mom, man. The disciples had wives, man. So don't give me no garbage, man. So let's go to the non-wantonness. That's what the part we're going to get into now. The non-wantonness part, that, you know, the priest must be just simple and plain and can't be rough. Any more on that, actually, the priest dressing rough? I believe there is, you know, but if he can't, we did it.
I can't find that right now.
The main principle. Let me see. I think it's in there somewhere. 1 second. Touch you. All right, cool. Give me access real quick. Actually, yes, there in a non-attachment part. Is it there? 1 second.
Which part?
Yeah, give me the non-attachment section.
Which part? Main principles.
Yeah. I read for the part with I said material possessions refer to various forms. Actually, not dropped anyway. I can't. Yeah, I'm running kind of low for time. Leave it for that. So anyway, basically, they believe in non-attachment, meaning to be a priest of God, you must be, poor, have nothing, live in the church with the priest. And, that means you're a man of God, and priests should all do that. In fact, one of their vows, meaning one of the things they must do, is one of their vows. To be in the I.S.U.P.K, take a vow. They're gonna serve the Most High. This one of their vows that they must take, that they must be poor, they must not have sex. You know what I mean? They must not harm nobody. It's one of their vows. Give me the book of Exodus 28 real quick.
And 1.
No, I believe it's yeah, right, 28 and 1.
Exodus 28 and 1. And take thou unto thee Aaron thy brother and his sons with him.
So Aaron became the priest. Aaron and his sons became the priest. Moses was a Levite, but in the family of Levites, there's another family called the sons of Aaron, man. And to be a priest, you must be a descendant of Aaron, man. What's Aaron's sons like? Phineas and Kohath and who else? Eleazar. You must be one of them tribes. Keep it in.
And his sons with him from among the children of Israel.
Keep going.
That he may minister unto me in the priest office.
So Aaron and his sons were ministers, meaning minister means someone to work, a ministry is a work. So Aaron and his sons are the ones that the Lord wants to work for him. They do the sacrifices. They're the people everyone goes to for the sacrifices. They become the priests and the men that work directly for the Most High. We done?
Even Aaron, Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar.
And that's Aaron's 4 sons. So Aaron and his 4 sons, keep it in.
Aaron's sons. And thou shalt make holy garments.
And they shall what?
Make holy garments.
And this is what God said. Pay attention. God said for his priests, you must make some for them. You must make them holy garments. Meaning there's all types of garments out there. But for these brothers, I want separate garments, man. I want people, like for instance, there's many clothing out there. But what do police have? Separate garment, man. So when you're walking, you say, oh, that's a policeman right there. He stands out. You look at, oh, that's a priest right there. Still like the one.
Also, if Kanad, it's against the law.
God.
Anyone that's not a police officer to wear a police uniform.
I'm glad you said that for water.
Arrest offense. So if you go online and buy a imitation, like, you know what I mean, like whatever they wear, a policeman can lock you up for impersonating to be a police officer.
I'm glad you said that as well. I was not thinking of that. It's even against the law to impersonate a policeman. It's against the law to dress like one. Unless you're going to a fancy dress party. It's against the law to get a badge made and stripes on your shoulders and a high-vis jacket to look like a policeman. Likewise, the only garments that the priest can wear. If you're not a priest, you're not from Aaron, Eleazar, Elihu, who else? Abihu. You can't wear these garments. They're holy garments, separate garments. You can wear anything you want. You can wear the war scarf, you know what I mean? But you couldn't wear a priest's garment, man. And that's what the Bible is about to tell you in the next couple of lines what these garments are for, man. We're going to see if these garments were simple. We're going to see if they were rough. We're going to see if they were shabby. We're going to see if they were rugged. Keep it in.
And thou shalt make holy garments for Aaron thy brother.
And you shall make holy garments for Aaron your brother. Have you done?
For glory.
And these garments were for glory and what?
And for beauty.
And for what?
Beauty.
And these garments were for beauty, man. They're to look good. Yeah, man. The Lord does care about looking good, man. The monks say, no, looking beauty is horrible. We got to have what's called unwantedness. We got to detach ourselves from property and all that stuff that's worldly, man. The Lord wanted his priests, his workers, the men that work for him to look good, man. You're meant to see a man doing the work and the most time go, he's looking at rubies in his clothes. Woo! Look at that chain. Shit. You know how you see the drug dealer? You're like, oh, what's that they do? What's called R8? You meant to see the priest of God and say, yo, look at that garment, man. What's that leather? The Lord wants that, man. So I don't know what these monks are doing. When I see these monks, I'm like, I see them burning and roasting. You know what I mean? They ain't seen no boxing years. I ain't looking at them like they're beautiful. Look at them like, sorry, man. You know what I mean? Them man ain't got no front in years, man. Wearing them rags. Look at them like, that's a shame, man. But the real priests of God are meant to look beautiful, man. The Lord said the Lord made garments so these men can look beautiful, man. And today, what do they call that? Vain. That's vain, that is. Oh, you're just vain. Well, God's vain then. God wants his priests to look good, man. You know what I mean? The queen wants the metropolitan police to look good, man. Don't she? That's why priests supposed to have their trousers tucked in their boots, man. Men to have their shoes shined, man. Men to have their white shirt with the seam, and when they're on the road, they have the high hat, and then when they're in the car, they have the small hat with the checker sign. She wants to look good, man. Likewise, so does God, man. God don't want his priests to look rough, man. So luck you, man. I don't know what kind of priests they are, but the priests in here, we look good, man. So luck you. Keep it in.
For beauty, and thou shalt speak unto all that are wise-hearted, whom I have filled with the spirit of wisdom.
So there's some people that are skilled, who the Lord blessed. And what do we call them today? They're called tailors, man. You know what I mean? Some people, the Lord blessed certain people to make the Ark of the Covenant. What are they called, the other one? They're called goldsmiths? Goldsmiths or what? What's that? Artificers. In this sense, the Lord got some people that he's filled with the spirit, man, filled with the vibe to make clothing, man. They call them tailors today, man. Clothes makers, garment makers. You done?
With wisdom, that they may make Aaron's garments to consecrate him. So if even the word consecrate, it means that you are doing a specific job.
See, I need a specific job, man. You know, painters wear the overalls. No, the dungarees, is it? The dungarees, man, with the pocket in it. And then the mechanic has the overalls. You don't have dungarees. No, dungarees got the straps, yeah?
Yeah.
And then you got the overall, got the whole complete thing. You know what I mean? Everyone dresses different for their work, man. And the priest had a clothing for his work. And guess what? His one was to look beautiful, man. Yeah, in Israel, many people, gardeners and so forth, but the priest, he was to look good, man. He wasn't to look rough. He was to wear no white sheet on him, man. And look all, down and out. He was meant to look good. The Lord said he should. The Lord said he wants him to look good for beauty, man. Keep it in.
That he may minister unto me.
And he must minister, he may work in them nice garments, in them beautiful garments that tailors made. Have you done?
In the priest's office.
In the priest's office, man. He'll work for the Most High in the priest's office. Keep it in.
And these are the garments which they shall make.
And the Lord's about to list the garments that we shall make. These, meaning what I'm about to say now, is what you shall make for these same priests, man. Now let's see if these priests gonna have cloths. Let's see if they're gonna have a rope, because it's in the. I kid you not, yeah. These monks wear a rope around their waist, man. God forbid a belt is that's too flashy. A bit of leather and a buckle's too flashy. They have listen. I'm lying to you. They wear a rope around their waist, man. Let's see the priest had a rope around his waist. Read.
A breastplate.
A what?
A breastplate.
A breastplate, man. And you read in some scriptures, the breastplate is made out of gold, man. These priests look good, man. They had a breastplate on their chest. They don't sound like the Pope to me. Don't sound like your monk to me. Don't sound like what's it called, your Dalai Lama. If you ever seen the Dalai Lama, anyone seen Buddha? That's some bums, man. Anyone seen Caesar Borgia with his wrap around him? Anyone seen the 12 supper picture? 12 Caucasian homosexuals, man, with cloths around them, man. Nah, man. That's not how we dress, man. We had breastplates, man. Keep reading.
And an ephod.
And a what?
Ephod.
And the ephod is like something that goes on top of your breastplate. We're going to explain what ephod is. Keep reading.
And a robe.
And a what?
A robe.
And a nice robe on also. Keep reading.
And a broidered coat.
And a regular coat.
A broidered
coat.
You
know what embroidery is? Embroidery like a pattern in your clothes. Like an engraved pattern in your clothes, man. You ever seen, when you got a nightcap, and you got the stitching in there, the night check. That's embroidery. The priest had that back then, 2,000 years ago, man. Embroidery work. You ever seen a curtain? Curtains got embroidery on there, innit? Little patterns in there. That's what embroidery is, man. Keep it in.
A mitre.
A what?
Mitre.
And guess what? Just like black people, if I got a nice garment on, nice shoes on, what do I need next, man? A nice hat to match, man. Need the headwear too. Come on, man. You can't just have the nice shirt and nice jeans on. Get me, the priest had to have a head cover too, man. Not head cover, so like he had to have a nice cap on as well, man. You don't finish there. You don't finish there, man. Come on, man. Anyone seen a bad example here? Because we don't do dreads in I.S.U.P.K, but Sizzler. Every garment Sizzler had, I don't care if it's camel or everything. Sizzler got the turban to match too, man. That's how black people are. I'm like, nah, man. We got to redecorate the whole head to toe, man. You know what I mean? So the priest, he had a nice garment on and the mitre too, man. Keep reading.
And a girdle, and they shall make holy garments for Aaron, thy brother.
And the belt, man. Priest had a belt too. That's going to go in more detail how he's going to dress. Keep reading.
And his sons, that he may minister unto me. in the priest's office.
So Aaron and his sons that work for the Most High in the priest's office. Gonna go deeper into how he would dress. Keep reading.
And they shall take the gold.
The what?
Gold.
Why would they need gold for their clothes, man? Yeah, yes. They had gold in their clothes, man. Just like you got gold in your clothes, black man. You got gold on your belt buckle. You got gold around your waist. You got gold on your fingers. You got gold in your teeth. The priest had that too, man. The Lord wants you to look at the priest and go, look at them, man. They're rich, man. Look at them, and they look good, man. The priest back there not walking around with head on the ground like, arms burning, horny. The priest back there looking good, man. Swinging his arms like, yeah, man, you're good. People looking like, you're right, priest. Looking good, man. The same way the police look good. The same way the police got their iron shirt, man. The same way when you see a veteran walking through the street, every 11 of 11, or the 11th hour, is what? Memorial Day, man. And what do these veterans have? What do these soldiers have, man? Their stripes on, their badges on, their shirt pressed, hat on. And you look at them like, wow, that's an honorable man right there, man. He fought for his country. Look at him. He ain't looking shabby. And likewise, man, in our kingdom, the priest will walk around, you be like, look at him, man. That's a priest of God right there, man. That's a man that works for God. That's a man that would never eat pork, man. That's a man that would never have sex with your woman, man. Look at him, man. You know, today we look at the priest swinging the Franklin Mirror around in the center. No, dying, hungry as shit, you know what I mean? Ain't eating it all day, burning, got blue balls and stuff, you know, got no woman roasting, thinking about next boy gonna rape when he goes home, and people go, wow, look at him, man. And people cry and try to touch him and shit. You know what I'm saying? He rolls every time he comes to England, it's like a 20 limo convoy caravan, isn't it? Deep and everything. Like, who cares about him, man? like here's some celebrity. Like, man, we don't people that dress like that, we don't see them as celebrities, man. And we never have, man, and we never will, man. We don't dress like that, man. We don't act like that, man. That's not our culture, man. They're the bombs. They've all been bombed. That's just like in this culture, man. Who's known for wearing them nasty white trainers, man, with the washed out jeans, man? They are, man. That's what they do. That's what the oppressors do, man. Black people. What are black people known for? Anyone wears Air Force Ones here? What do black people hate about Air Force Ones, man? The creases in the middle, man. Like, nah, I can't wear that, man. You're gonna crease them out, man. Black people walking like all neat and careful, man. Now there's one race of people that love them creased. They love them creased. They hate the trainers looking white, man. They gotta mash them down. They love them muddy, like, yeah, man, it's better muddy. They call them vintage. In fact, you can buy them with a muddy look on them. They love it that way, man. Their rock stars had the bust out knees in the jeans, and you know what I mean. The light look rough, man. That's in their spirit, man. So no wonder their holy man looks rough, because that's in their spirit. They're a rough set of people, man. They love the muddy trains. I've been to America, and guess what? White people love muddy trains over there too, man. It's just their thing. They love muddy, nasty trains. I don't know why. And black people love the white trainers, man. I see a black man stepping over puddles and shit like, yeah, ooh. Yeah. I went to Jamaica. No word of a lie. Went to Jamaica, the brother with he had you know what they call it, scandal bag? We call it carrier bag. 2 carrier bags over his Clarks, man. Like, yo, I can't miss up these, man. These gotta last, man. I looked at him and said, yeah, that's a black man, man. And I kid you not, and next black man was riding his motorcycle. It was raining. You know, in Jamaica, it rained quite heavy. And he had his feet on the handlebars. No, you can ask Nakapai if you don't believe me. His feet on the handlebars, riding his motorcycle. He didn't want his Clarks to get wet, man. I said, that's black people, man. We just have to look good, man. The press now, he don't care. He's stepping in puddles like, what are you doing, man, Tom? Oh, man, you know, I like it this way, man. He loves the muddy trainers, not black people, man. We get toothbrush out, we're dusting off them Clarks, man. We get toothbrush out, man. You know what I mean? Like, we put a hand in the trainer, make sure it's white. It's in our spirit, man. You step in the black man. Listen, how much black people are not here today or under the ground, man? Because you step in the black man's shoe, man. So lucky, we like to good so much. I had to take your life for it, man. So I had to. You step to my Clarks, man. We take this looking good thing serious, man. You put a scuff on my clutch, you gotta go, man. Due to a person, now he ain't bothered, man. And that's why his priests look so rough and ragged, man, because they're just a rugged, ragged set of people, man. What can I say? What can I say, man? Keep reading.
And they shall take gold and blue and purple.
Blue and purple, man. Expensive. Remember the New Testament talks about the man with the purple. Only rich people had purple back then, man. To have purple, we had to find dye. And guess where dye comes from? Dye comes from what? Like ink and berries. It's not easy to get, man. It's hard to get. But guess what? The priest had it, man. Them clothes that's hard to get. The priest had it, though. The priest walking around with his purple and blue. Purple and blue, you know. You know how long it takes to dye? Those strong colors, man. You have to dye that. Colors like white. Wool comes white anyway. So you don't dye that. You feel me? Colors like brown. Some sheep are brown anyway. The wool's brown or the wool's black anyway. So it's nothing, man. But to get what animal is purple, man? None. So to get something purple back then was expensive, man. And the priests had that, man. They had them purple garments, man. Keep reading.
And fine linen.
And fine linen, not any linen. Fine linen, man, not good linen. Keep reading.
And they shall make of the ephod of gold.
And that same ephod was made out of gold. It had a breastplate on them, and that breastplate was made out of gold. All the priests had it, man. It was a must. It was a requirement for a priest to wear when he's doing the house to the Most High. And if the priest wasn't wearing one of these things, what was he? Anyone paying attention online? If the priest didn't have the ephod, the mitri, what was that priest, man? According to the Bible, according to what we just read. Jump on something there real quick. Shalom, brother. Oh, but what's the break? Not First Corinthians, yeah? Corinto, that's in what's the language for it again? They got a language, it's official language nowadays. Corinto. So the priest didn't have any of these things. The ephod, the gold, and so forth. What was this priest? What was the high priest? Again, one second. According to the class, what we said today, if the priest didn't have any of these things, what was he? What does the Bible call him? No? Okay. Go on.
He was naked.
Priest was naked, man. Any of these things, he was naked. People like, where's his mitri? We can walk around with no mitri, man. Like, what's his name? Prince Harry. His head ain't combed, man. His all shabby. And what do people say about him? Meant to be a priest. Look at his hair, man. Couldn't comb his hair. Look at him, man. And that's just like him. People like, look at him, man. Where's his like if you're from the UK, if you dare walk around without a puppy during puppy season, people look at like, what's wrong with him, man? You know what I mean? If you're a regular guy, you get away with it. But if you are a celebrity in England, you're prime minister in the House of Parliament with no puppy, woo, it's a problem. If you don't believe me, ask Nicole Scherzinger, man. She didn't even know, and no one gave her them. So, yo, listen, you disrespect her. She's in our country with no puppy, man. And likewise, you missing one of these clothing was like it's a big thing. Like, what the hell's he doing? Do you see that priest over there with no ephod? Do you see the priest over there with his mitri not done properly? That's how good we look, man. Keep reading.
A scarlet of gold, blue, purple, of scarlet, and fine twined linen.
And twine linen, meaning different linen intertwined, woven together, stitched together, man. Wasn't no little throat, wasn't no raggedy garment, wasn't no raggedy poncho. You see the poncho at the store over here, what's it called, the potato sack. It wasn't like that, man. It's put together nicely, man. Woven, meaning stitched together, woven together. Keep it in.
With cunning work.
Cunning work. Cunning means crafty work. Like it took time. It wasn't like right, boom, next one. What's it called? Meticulous. You know what I mean? Good stitching, man. Hand stitch. Keep it in. This is before sewing machines, you know.
It should have the two shoulder pieces thereof joined at the two edges thereof. So it shall be joined together.
So keep it in. So where at?
I'm at verse 8 now.
Go on.
And the curious girdle of the ephod, which is upon it, shall be of the same, according to the work thereof. So the girdle, explain how the girdle, what should be on the girdle. Keep it in. Thereof, even of gold, of blue, of purple, and scarlet.
Give me verse 9.
Verse 9. And thou shalt take 2 stones.
And an onyx stone, man. This is not regular stone, man. This is not little stone. An onyx stone is precious to this day. Something that is precious, man. Also, I want to take an onyx stone, a precious stone. We done?
Onyx stones, and grave on them the names of the children of Israel.
And on the onyx stones, put the names of Israel. Get 2 onyx stones, put 6 on one, 6 on the other one. Skip it down to give me 13.
Verse 13. And thou shalt make ouches of gold.
Keep it in.
And 2 chains of pure gold.
They go on chains, man. And who call a necklace a chain today? Black people do, man. What the white man calls it a necklace or a neck piece. We call it chains, man. The priest had a chain on, just like Offset, man. Just like who else had nice? Remember G-Unit with the spinning chain? The priest had that, man. Had chains around their neck, man, and around the shoulders that would link the ouches together, man. Keep it in.
The chains at the end of the wreathen word.
Give me 15.
And thou shalt make the breastplate of judgment with cunning work after the word.
So like it's okay. So I'm gonna skip down. So we're run low for 10 minutes left. So on the ephod, the priest had stones in the ephod. Let's see what kind of stones they had. It was give me verse 17.
Verse 17. And thou shalt set in its settings of stones.
So in the ephod, 12 stones representing the 12 tribes of Israel. I think it's 3 rows. 3 columns, 4 rows, or vice versa. But you can read it in spare time. You done?
Even 4 rows of stones. The first row shall have sardius.
And you can Google this, man. Sardius is expensive, man. There's a sardius stone in their chest plate. The priest is walking around with a sardius stone, a gem, man, a gem in his chest, just walking around casual. You know what I mean? So it's like walking around with a necklace. The priest that you go to, the priest that serves the Most High, is walking around with a fat stone in his chest, man. Just one of them. That's just one. You got 11 more. And what's the next stone?
A sardius, a topaz,
and topaz. You done?
A carbuncle.
A carbuncle. Look at all these up in your Bible dictionary. Google them, man. These are expensive rubies and diamonds and stones, man. Keep it in.
And the second row shall be an emerald.
Got emerald in there too, man. We all know emerald, man. Everyone plays Crash Bandicoot. At the end, you get the purple gem. That's the emerald right there, man. Keep it in.
A sapphire.
And sapphire, I believe sapphire is green, yeah? Keep it in.
And a diamond.
And diamond is usually the clear one, like glass. This man got sapphire, topaz, onyx, all in his chest, man. Come on, you know what I mean? Don't it sound like your rapper? Sounds like your favorite rappers, man. What other black men you know walk around with these things in their chest, man? They call them rappers. And what did they say about the rappers? Oh, look at him, man. Look at that ridiculous necklace. Oh, who walk around with such a necklace like that, man? Who walk around, look at that, you got expensive stuff and expensive necklace. Look at that, man. Oh, God. Look at him, man. He ought to dress better than himself. Oh, look at that, man. Why is he so flashy, man? Our priests are flashy. It's in our culture to be flashy, man. We've been flashy, man. You right, what's the brother's question, Salaki, real quick?
Can you break down 1 Corinthians 7:1?
Well, let me first Corinthians 7:1. Okay, 7:1.
Right. 1 Corinthians 7:1. Now concerning the things whereof ye wrote unto me.
Okay, so this is a letter. So what will happen is there'll be problems in the school, and like any problem, even to this day, brothers ask me questions all the time. If I can answer it, I answer it. And if a question's too hard for me, what do? I go to the man above me, man. And these brothers sent Paul a letter. So Paul saying, right, now concerning the letter that is wrote to me, he's addressing what they wrote to him. You feel me? Read it again.
Now concerning the things whereof ye wrote unto me.
And that's what Paul's doing. He's ancient. From the time of Moses, Moses told the people, listen, I set up 70 hours over you, deal with people's problems. And it's too hard, do what? What did he say? Come to me. Paul's doing the same thing, saying, listen, you had a problem, you came to the man above you, you didn't deal with it yourself, you didn't lie, you didn't wing it, and say, I think you should do this. You came to Paul. We done?
It is good for a man not to touch a woman.
So there, Paul saying in context, he's not saying don't have a woman. Paul saying Paul was a man who's locked in on the truth. Paul could think about nothing but the truth, could think about nothing but the kingdom of heaven, nothing but God. Paul didn't have children. Paul didn't care about Nikes. Paul didn't care about the football coming on. He didn't care about the Fury and the Deontay Wilder fight. Paul was focused on the work, man. And Paul said it's good. If you can say, you know what, forget women and focus on the truth, that's good. It's good that for a man not to touch a woman. It's good for a man to be focused on God only and not be, concerned about, I gotta pick my wife at 5. Yeah, my wife likes this, and you know what I mean? The wife said this, and I gotta take the wife out. Just focus on the Most High. It's good for a man not to touch a woman. We done?
Verse 2. Nevertheless.
Nevertheless, we done?
To avoid fornication.
To do what?
Avoid fornication.
But to avoid fornication, to avoid a man, do something stupid like watching porn, man. To avoid a man doing something stupid like having sex with someone else's wife. To avoid the Catholic Church from having sex with boys, man. To avoid a man from, burning and raping somebody. You know what I mean? To avoid all those things, you done?
Let every man have his own wife.
So just have your own wife, man. Go get yourself a woman, man. You know what I mean? When you're burning, you feel, I'm gonna do something stupid. Have sex with your wife, man. That would keep you nice and quiet, man. You know what I mean? That will stop them Catholic priests from raping little boys, man. Or the men who are burning and they're around little boys. So who do they have sex with? Little boys, man. You know what I mean? The people in jail that can't find women. So what do? Rape other men. To avoid all that, just find yourself a woman, man. That's what Paul's saying here, man. Keep reading.
And let every woman have her own husband.
And let every woman have her own husband, man. Meaning she ain't having sex with someone else's husband. She having sex with somebody else or another man. That's fornication. She having sex with just her own husband, man. This is husband's hers. That is it, man. If she has sex with somebody else, then she's not having sex with her own husband. A woman has a husband that's hers. Own, you know what I mean? It belongs to her. So she might share him, you know what I mean? But it's her husband. Having sex with somebody else is not having sex with your own husband. That makes sense. A lot of fake Israelites twist and mango that. But that's where Paul's going, saying to avoid all that, to avoid the burning, just, find yourself a woman, man. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean, you got certain problems, you know what I mean, certain lust problems. Find yourself a woman, man, and all them lust problems, take out your woman, man. I'm pretty sure she'll appreciate it, man. Let it build up, let it build and build and build and build. I know what you do. What the average job finish about 8 o'clock?
No,
5, man. If you're on public transportation, you make sure you burn on that bus and you run home and you give it to your woman, man. You drive home, you know what I mean? Don't break the highway code and you give it to your woman, man. And that will save you from committing fornication. That's what Paul's talking about. So if you can do it. Paul did it. The brothers that do it, the brothers that ain't too fussed. You know what I mean? Who else did? Was it Samuel have a woman too? Samuel. I think Elijah didn't leave. I'm not sure. A lot of brothers did, but if you can handle it, that's fine. But if you're gonna do something stupid, man, just go get yourself a woman, man. Find yourself a woman. Go, you know what I mean? Go out there, man. Hit the strip. You know what I mean? The club, whatever. You know what I mean? And find a woman and say, you know what I mean? My name's so and so. Do you have a man? Yeah, I have a man. Okay, no problem. Enjoy your night. Next one, man. You got a man. Take her number. Get to know her, man. Don't rush into things. And you find out she's nice. She loves you. Then that's your woman. You know what I mean? And whenever you're burning, give it to her, man. Trust me, she will appreciate it, man. But don't go out there and find another man's woman. Don't be burning and have sex with a prostitute, man. You know what I mean? Drive down to Gillette Road and have sex with a prostitute because you're burning, man. Supposed to avoid fornication, to avoid it. So you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna do something stupid. Just get yourself a woman, man. So, you know what I mean? But be careful, man. Pick the right woman. Slack anyone question online. Okay, so lucky, man. These readers are going crazy, man. On this give it Exodus 24, 21. These readers are going crazy on my post, man. Yo, shit. I struck a nerve, boy.
Exodus 24 and what's it?
21. Sorry, 24, 21. No? Ezekiel 24, 21. Slack, yeah.
Ezekiel 24 and 21. Speak unto the house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord.
So the Lord telling Ezekiel to prophesy right now, man. Prophesy means to teach. Keep reading.
The Lord God, behold, I will profane my sanctuary, the excellency of your strength, the desire of your eyes, and that which your soul pitieth, and your sons and your daughters.
Slack, that's not the one. It's like 44:18. Slack, yeah. Slack, yeah. 44:18. Slack, yeah. Wrong one.
Ezekiel 44 and 18. They shall have linen bonnets upon their heads.
There you go. The priest had head coverings, man. People say, it's against the law to cover your head, man. Covering your head is having your whole head covered, man. Why is the Bible saying here that the priest shall have linen bonnets upon their head, man? A bonnet is a head covering, like a meat tree, man. You don't know what it means when it says to cover your head. To cover your head is to cover your whole head, man. The priest had bonnets on their head, man. Keep it in.
And shall have linen breeches upon their loins.
And linen breeches, like underpants, man. Keep it in.
They shall not gird themselves with anything that causeth sweat.
And the priest shall have not. Imagine the Lord is peculiar how these men should dress, man. They can't dress in anything that will let them sweat, man. They got, you know what I mean, peculiar clothes on. Keep it in.
That shall cause them to sweat. And when they go forth into the upper court, even into the utter court, unto thee per ephod, they shall put off their garments.
And them garments, they're so good, so nice, so glorious. When they come out of the office, I take them garments off, man. They couldn't be walking around casual like a policeman. A policeman can't just be in Tesco on his day off in his clothing, man. Had to come off, man. Give me the last one. Let me awake. Put your beautiful garments and we'll leave it there.
Isaiah 52:1. Awake, put on thy strength, O Zion.
The Lord's talking to us again, man. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. Put on your what do you say? Put on your strength, man. Keep it in.
Put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem.
There you go. The Lord to put on your beautiful garments, man. What we wear in the I.S.U.P.K are beautiful garments, man. I don't care what you call them. You know, the Lord calls them beautiful, man. You call them Power Ranger clothes, whatever you call them. We call it beautiful. And guess what? In the kingdom to come, man, are going to be wearing nothing but these, man. So you better get used to it, man. With that's the class I'm handing off to priest and prophet of 5,000 slack. You have to remember it right with the announcements and the prayers.
Sorry, that's the powerful class give officer corrupt your hand.
This one, yeah.
Right, we are the I.S.U.P.K under commanding General Yohanna, rule for a new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After these 6 months, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10 means 10% of any increase you receive from the Lord. Priest fund, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming holy convocations is Purim on the 8th of March. The 8th of March.
8th and 9th, I believe. I'll take the bulletin board.
Alright. Well, yeah, or Acumen Aquaf, check the bulletin board in the hallway and check all I.S.U.P.K social media. So Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you know what I mean? Everything that we have. And if anyone wants to become a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black boots, shirts, pants, headbands, and scarves, and with that I am Mariam. We're going to rise and face east, and the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemkar, Yahweh, Malakwavka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baratazah, Kawar, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathanawa, Nakam, Cow, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kabawafnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawafinawa, Wala'ah, Stabaya'inawa, Banasayawan, Abor, Hawashinawa, Mayan, Pride.
Right.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Lakak.
Lakar.
Hamalakwa.
Amalakwa.
Waha'ala.
Wahala.
Wahafapara.
Wahafapara.
Na'aiwalumbiyum.
Iwalumyum.
Amen.
Our man in the English, our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done
Thy will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily bread,
and forgive us our debt
and forgive us our debts
as we forgive our debtors,
as we forgive our debtors,
and lead us not
not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom
and the power,
and the power
and the glory,
forever.
forever. So be it.
So be it. And with that, we're going to give the teacher one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, I Maryam Shabbat, I Maryam Barak, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Barak Atar,
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatah.
Yad Yamatah, class dismissed.
Yeah, keep this.
What, sorry?
I think vaccinated.
What?
This is vaccinated.
Yes, they are.